So hello guys, here I am with one more new topic, that is oogenesis, and it is folliculogenesis. It is also called folliculogenesis because so many types of follicles are formed here. So let's start this oogenesis. Okay, so first of all, in birth time, what happened in birth time? The germ cell, or which is all called germinal epithelium, it undergo mitotic division and it form large number of oogonia, and it is around 2 million. It is produced 2 millions in number in each ovary. It happened during the fetal life, in the fetal life before the birth. Now it undergo mitosis and ultimately they form the primary oocyte. This phase is known as multiplication phase. From oogonia till primary oocyte is called multiplication phase. And now this primary oocyte, it undergo growth phase, and here what it converted into primary oocyte. Sidewise, what happened actually, after just growth, what happened, the prophase 1 is started, okay, but it is arrested at the time of birth. Now it is converted into primary follicle. So you can see now at the time of birth there are large number of primary follicles are formed, and they all are degenerated from the birth till puberty, till the attainment of puberty. Is, you know, puberty, that is the phase, it's a phase when a female starts producing the ova, or they attain the maturity. Okay, so till the puberty these primary follicles are degenerated, and only at the time of puberty they are only 60,000 to 80,000 in number, and later on also they are degenerated at various time, and lastly only 450 primary follicles are remaining, and which in every month these primary follicle they undergo this one division and form the ovum for getting fertilization with the sperm. Okay, so in every month it is producing from each one, I mean alternately from each ovary. So this is how this primary follicle. Now this primary follicle, as I told you, it is so here the prophase 1 is arrested, means what, the meiosis 1 is arrested. So in this one phase there is only primary oocyte present. So now this primary follicle, it undergo the development phase. So what happened, various granulosa cells are formed here. Jonah pelliceria also start developing, thicker follicle cells also forming, and now this is called the secondary follicle. And when it happened, at the time of puberty or after the attainment of puberty, now they've converted into secondary follicle. After the formation of secondary follicle, further this theca, you can see it divided into theca externa and theca interna. So in two layer this divided, and inside there is a fluid filled cavity form which is called anthem, and now it is known as tertiary follicle. This tertiary follicle, simultaneously it is converted into Gravian follicle, that is the mature one follicle. And here in this time also meiosis 1 completed, and this follicle, inside which what, primary oocyte present. So this primary oocyte, it undergo meiosis 1 division, complete that one, and may divided into two daughter cell, polar body, and the second one is known as secondary oocyte. And in this time, this graphene follicle, it undergo ovulation phase, means what, it rupture and release the ova, and the ova which is released, it is actually having the secondary oocyte. Actually ova is in the secondary oocyte state. So in this state, now this ova is released, which is catched by the fimbriae of the fallopian tube, and from there with the help of a peristaltic movement it reach up to the ampullary ischemic region. Here it wait for the sperm to get fertilized. Okay, so now what happened, it is waiting for sperm. So in this ways, and while reaching to the ampullary ischemic region, simultaneously meiosis second also get started. Okay, but it is arrested till now. It is get fertilized with the sperm. Okay, it is arrested. So when this sperm get come and reach up to the ova, Now this secondary oocyte, it complete this meiosis second and divided into two daughter cell. One is polar body and the second one is actually your ova. It is the ova, okay, which is actually get fusing with the male gamete, and this one polar body in the meiosis one, it also divided into two one. So ultimately how many polar bodies form? Three, and one ova form. This ova get fertilized with the sperm, and now later on it converted into zygote and undergo further division, further cleavage and division, and reach up to the uterus. And if this ova do not get fertilized with the sperm, now what happen? It wait for the sperm, but if it is not fertilized, then it will be released or it will be excreted with the help of that menstrual cycle or with the help of that bleeding phase. Okay, so this is how this oogenesis takes place. I hope that this topic is clear to all of you. Thank you so much.